Gaining a physical body is an important part of the plan of happiness. We were given everything we need to accomplish our mission on Earth. If we waste time wishing we looked like someone else or wishing our bodies were different, we miss the opportunity to become who we are meant to be. Expressing gratitude for the mortal frame we were given inspires us to take care of our physical body, feeling grateful for all of the things our body allows us to do and experience. Instead of feeling frustrated that our legs are short, we can be grateful that our legs allow us to walk from one destination to another. Instead of complaining that our stomach isn't flat, we can feel grateful that it digests nutrients that allow us the energy necessary to go about our daily lives. It is easy to take for granted a strong body. Sickness and injury remind us what a blessing it is to be healthy. Seeking to be grateful helps us to find purpose and to learn life lessons when our physical body does not function properly.
When I was in my 20s, I went to my local doctor, hoping to receive some assistance in losing weight after the birth of my children. He prescribed a medication. After taking the medication for a few weeks, I started experiencing a ringing in my ears. I asked my doctor about it. He assured me that it was nothing to worry about and that my body would adjust to the medication. After a while, the ringing started to interfere with my daily activities. Believing there was a correlation with my ears and the medication, I decided to stop taking it. A week later, the ringing stopped, but so did my ability to hear much of anything. I had lost most of my hearing. While trying to fit me with hearing aids, they became lodged in my ear. The doctor was upset, telling me why my ear canals were too small and that I would have to have hearing aids special made to fit. The cost was $8,000. The doctor informed me he would need the money in cash. My insurance company would not help with the bills. I felt hopeless. I spent the next 30 years trying to live with my hearing loss. It was not easy. I found myself avoiding crowds and situations where I would have to explain my hearing loss. My father-in-law passed away a year and a half ago. He wore hearing aids. My family convinced me to take the hearing aids to a physician to see if they would work for me. I was worried about reliving my nightmare at the doctor 30 years prior. The doctor was wonderful. After the examination, she sat me down and informed me that not only would the hearing aids work, but she believed that my condition was fixable and wanted me to see a specialist. The specialist confirmed that with surgery, he thought my hearing could be fixed. He told me that in my early 20s, I had contracted a disease called otosclerosis. It hardened the bone in my ear that was supposed to vibrate and carry sound to the nerve. He recommended a staped implant to replace the bone that had hardened. I felt full of hope and a surgery date was set. This time when I awoke and saw my family's faces, I knew the surgery was successful. My clue that the surgery worked was that I could hear myself chewing food and breathing. When the day came to take the packing out, the doctor leaned down and whispered, "Can you hear me?" I said yes, and I started to cry. Not only could I hear him, I could hear absolutely everything. The machines running, my husband's breathing, and people talking in the waiting room. I felt as if I had been handed a miracle. I marveled at my surroundings and of all the things I had missed over the last 33 years. I am here to testify that God hears and answers every prayer. Not always in the way you would like, but always in the way that is best for you. Sometimes they're answered right away, and sometimes they take 33 years. I will never take for granted the sound of a bird singing, my family laughing, or the sound of beautiful music. I will be forever grateful for the miracle of sound.